Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today is gonna be honestly my first real video, and today we're gonna be recapping my reads for the month of June, and I read 6 books. So let's get started. Mwah. So on the screen, it's my rating and how long it took me to read the book. It might not be exact because sometimes I forget to track my books in Goodreads. But first we have Insurgent. So honestly, I read the whole Divergent series around the beginning of summer. Kind of forgot all about it. I was so excited to read the series because I loved all 3 movies. Didn't love the series so much. I really had high expectations because I was like, this is my type of book, and I really had a dystopian phase for the longest time. But honestly, I can't even remember what happened in this book. All I remember is I think this one was my favorite in the series. Next we have Allegiant, and like I said, I watched the movie, so I was kind of I already had an idea of what was going to happen. And secondly, I already knew that Tris was going to die. Also, there are spoils in this video. But I was really upset about her death. I did kind of enjoy Tris and Ford's relationship a lot. But I don't know. It was missing something for me. So honestly, I can't even remember this series. I don't have anything against it. I think the books are written well and stuff. It just wasn't my favorite. So next we have Cruel Prince. So I first bought these books maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and because a lot of people around me were like, oh, I love this series, it's so good. And I was reading books like the Selection series, Red Queen, all that stuff. And I picked it up, I read 50 pages, and I gave up. And now 2-3 years later, I'm like, I should read this. Some other people that were close around me were like, I love this book, you should read it. And we read the same kind of books. Plus I see all over Bookstagram and Book YouTube, and people love Cruel Prince, and I was like, maybe I should try it. Why did I ever put this book down? I'm so confused. I was so happy with this book. I love Jude. Sorry, back to what I was saying. I think out of all book main characters that I've read about, Jude is my favorite. I think she's just so strong, and I love how determined and fierce she is. Literally, my girl stabs her own hand. I just love her. But I think out of the whole series, this one is my least favorite book because I don't like the way she's treated. I love Jude, but everyone around her is just not the vibe. I think this is the type of series that I've read where each book keeps getting better and better. The Wicked King, oh my gosh. That ending when he was like, okay, you wanted it, it's your crown, it's your throne, pop off. Card and Jude random loving each other. Well, it wasn't random. But at first, honestly, I did not like Cardin, and I feel that's a very fun part about enemies to lovers, is sometimes you hate the other character because they're supposed to be enemies. And I feel in some of the enemies to lovers books I've read, they were kind of not actually enemies. So I'm just why are we calling it enemies to lovers if we are already lovers? But I felt they're actually enemies, and I loved just seeing their relationship and her using him as a puppet. I just think Jude's mind is incredible, and the plans she has throughout the book is just so interesting to watch. So this one was really good too. A big reason why I like reading my books is for the romance, and I feel the whole series I didn't get enough of it, but I still loved every moment that I had. So last is The Queen of Nothing, and I was most excited to read this book because I was like, so when are we gonna see Jude and Cardin actually be in a relationship? Okay, the ending of Wicked King is so good because he's like, I want you to be my queen, and then she's banished and now she's mad, but then they reunite and everything. Oh, love that. And I cannot believe he turned into a snake. I was like, what is happening? But she saved him, that was sweet. And all this book just was really good, honestly. And I'm thinking about reading the novellas and stuff because I've seen his poems and letters to her, and they look so cute, and I really want to read it. So if I should read it, let me know in the comments. So now we're on my last book. I usually don't read this many books in a month, I'm not gonna lie. On average, I used to only read 2 series a year, 10 books a year. This year, I've been doing so much better. I've been putting my best foot forward, especially since it's the summer. I've been going crazy. So one day I was at Barnes & Noble, and you know how they have like that buy one get one 50 table? Well, I was looking there and I was like, this book looks interesting. So I bought Kiss of Deception, and then I was like, I've seen Once Upon a Broken Heart before, let's get that. So I did. And I don't regret it, actually. I'm very pleased with this read. It was at 10 out of 10 for sure. I think it was very cute. I did say in my post that I've never read third person. What do I expect? Am I gonna hate it? I did not hate it. Honestly, it being third person didn't trigger me at all. I love and hate Jax, and I just think this book is so relatable, even though it's not. It's literally putting heartbreak in a fantasy book, and some of the things she says, the lines, and the emotion she feels, it's like, it's so real. And I really love how the author has, at the beginning, it's like, let me find it. For anyone who's ever made a bad decision because of a broken heart, thanks, girl. I needed that. I love Evangeline. She's not my favorite character, but I think I really do appreciate her and her story, and I really like how things are going. This is not my typical fantasy read, but I think it reminds me of Kingdom of the Wicked. I did read that, and I'm like, kind of similar vibes. She talks to a demon, and like they're bad and it's gonna cause crazy things, but she talks to him for like a wish or something, and it's kind of the same thing with her in Fate. So love that. That is gonna be it for today's video. We went over 6 books today, I think, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if there's anything in particular you want to see from me, let me know in the comments below. Love you guys so much, and thank you for watching. Mwah.